Hello there, my name is Wikianaro, and welcome back for another round of Evil Within 2. So last time we got through Chapter 5, we went through the entirety of Town Hall, got through to, turn on the whatever stabilizer thingamajig that we were told to do, did that, and now we are going to be heading back through the Marrow, to try and confront Stefano at the theater, because that's where we believe that he currently is, due to a gigantic eye in the sky lens thing. I still don't think I've gotten any more slides. Yeah, no. I don't remember what those look like or what I'm supposed to be looking for those. So I don't necessarily know. Supposedly, Kidman was supposed to be sending me some form of information to my office, which is this. Maybe the brain nurse has it, we'll see.
Castellanos. Good to see you again.
You too, lady. I don't think I have any keys. Oh, I do have a key, okay. It's like I had one key at one point, but I don't know if I still have it or not. And I don't think I have enough brain juice to do anything. Yeah, no, I've still got to wait a little bit. I want to have the... Let's see if I can upgrade anything. I would love to upgrade this. I think I need 400, so I still need some more. I would love to upgrade that because it's just... I find the most amount of those. I find a lot of handgun like ammo and like not much shells. I could upgrade that, but so far I haven't used those very much, so that doesn't seem too necessary at the current moment. Maybe there's other possible information that's hiding from me somewhere. It might be actually in my office. Oh, Detective Sergeant Castellanos. Okay. No? Yeah, Kidman said she was gonna keep digging for some stuff on what's-his-face. Stefano. Oh, there we go.
Take a look at some of the information I was able to dig up on your guy.
Stefano Valentini.
Yep.
Artist. Yeah, that's him, all right.
He's quite a flamboyant character. Seems he never reached the level of success that he wanted.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, and apparently
I know
he has a
another
record.
flamboyant artist who failed. Then he started World War II.
Let's hope this one isn't that bad.
Even if he's
Ours
not,
has psychic
he still
powers.
needs to be stopped.
That's funny. So, magazine article, what's significant about this photo to you? This was my last picture as a war photographer. It almost cost me my life, but it also was responsible for my creative rebirth. It opened my eyes to the fact that there can be inherent beauty in any abject horror. I may never take another photo with such meaning. You mentioned that it almost cost you your life. Could you tell us more about that? Well, you've noticed my eye, of course. Laughs. Oh, that's lovely. There's still a piece of shrapnel that the doctors couldn't get out. They said it was a miracle that it didn't make it into my brain. It still aches sometimes, but I don't mind. It helps me to focus on what's really important, the beauty of life and the suffering, the fundamentals of my art. Lovely. And like I said, Mobius profile, STEM candidate. Stefano Valentini Union is in need of creative personality types in order to simulate a real-world scenario. While candidate 10045 exhibits mild egocentric tendencies, they can be chalked up to his artistic leanings rather than psychological issues. His background check reveals no living family members to raise concerns at his disappearance. The recruitment board recommends candidate 10045 for STEM insertion. Oh, I guess that's his. Okay. Maybe that's his, like, whatever. It's his dossier, but it's... I didn't want to do that. I wanted to look at that. There we go. Yeah, newspaper clipping. Yes, but is it art by Susan Fye? January 13th, 2015, Crimson City. Shock, disgust, outrage. There are some of the, these are some of the public's reactions to artist Stefano Valentini's solo show at the Crimson City Gallery. For this critic, the reactions were just as strong, but for an entirely different reason. While Valentini obviously sees himself as a provocateur, never heard that word in my life. I merely see a mildly talented craftsman who attempts to create controversy with his simplistic vision. Reducing the female form to an assemblage of sexualized parts may work if it's done for the right reason, to highlight society's objectification of women, but Valentini seems content to merely revel in grotesquerie for the sake of titillation. The person who wrote that, holy crap, the weird ass language they used. I didn't understand half of that, but okay. It's Kidman. You know who okay, I don't remember his name, but I was wondering if we were gonna get him back in this game, and it kind of appears like we're not gonna get him back. I really wanted to, though. I would have loved to have gotten him back, because he's such a useful character. I'm gonna look up his name real quick, just because I forgot it, but I loved him so much. We didn't even have him for that long, and he was like, he ended up getting sick. I don't think he actually died. I don't remember if he actually died in the first game. I don't necessarily think he did. Joseph. Yeah, Joseph. Joseph was the guy that I really want to come back. I would love to have him back because he was excellent. He was one of the few people that I actually trusted in the last game. I didn't need to drink this, I didn't think. I think I was fine. I love how it's just this nightmarish, apocalyptic hell world, but whatever. There's still coffee to be made. Oh, I guess I did. Or I could have. But, yeah, there's still coffee to be had. There's always still coffee to be had. So I've got to go back into the Marrow. And then head towards the theater. Apparently some of it has stabilized since I turned on that thing. Search for exit D5. Okay. I still love this. That this isn't even like actually a level or part of a level. This is literally just a loading screen. But it still works as like a kind of level within levels. Like honestly, I think I could waste my ammo in here. Oh, you know what I forgot about? I have a magical thing in my office that I haven't played around much with because I forgot that I have it. But I have that, I have the shooting range. I have the shooting range in my office. I completely forgot to play around with that outside of this. So I'll do that at some point. Just because I really want to.
This must be the passage O'Neill was talking about.
I don't like the fact that that just opened on its own. I'm assuming O'Neill did that. I'm just gonna hope that O'Neill did that. Okay, so I'm there. I'm trying to get to exit D5. If I'm counting this correctly, down here is D5. This one right there. That one right there is D5. Ooh! Lily!
Lily? Oh, this place is messing with my mind.
God, it's lucky though that we haven't actually seen her, like, outside of just her body in the weird thing. There's something behind me. There we go. Can I help you? Oh yeah, and we had to deal with Stefano's weird thing last time. I don't remember what he called it. But it was weird. It was creepy. It was annoying. Because it was just painful. It was honestly more or less like I felt like I wasted a whole bunch of ammo on it. Because it didn't necessarily have... All I was doing was trying to keep it occupied until I could, yeah, all I was trying to do was keep it occupied until I got to the thing got turned back on. Ooh. Yeah, why is it so laggy? Come on. Lag spikes, go away. I still don't like the fact that the door's closed behind me. Ooh! Okay. I'm fine with that. I wish there was like a shotgun ammo pouch or something like that. That would be cool. Look at that. That's a cool shotgun, guys. I don't know what the game's doing. The game's just having issues at the current moment, I guess. Ooh, 10 powder. Hi, friend. I did not see you. I wish I had ammo, because that was possibly a waste. I don't think I have any bolts. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, not what I meant to do. Oh, I do have some bolts. Okay. That's good. I didn't think for a moment that I had any at all. I guess this is just what I'm gonna have to go with for a little while. Till I can build back up some more ammo. I don't even necessarily have to, like, build more ammo, just gather more ammo at least. Okay, so they're digging into something over there. Oh, why is his goop all white? That's weird. Blop. Works for me. Oh. ASO804. Oh, I guess that was just kind of a way for me to sneak around without having to really fight them if I wanted to, but hey, why not? I don't trust this. Hello? So I'm just guessing that it's not going to be a straight shot for me. Like it looked like it was going to be. It's definitely not. This crossbow is different but interesting. I think it's more powerful than the one from 1. Or at least its base level is more powerful than the one from 1. I may be completely wrong though. Oh. What? Why is there white goopy crap?
Whoa. What the hell is this stuff?
That's a good question. It's like glue. Whatever it actually is not good. I don't like the fact that it bubbles. I don't think glue bubbles like this. I mean, it does. That's like if you... Yeah, I mean... Oh no. So that's... Hello? Okay. That's just the... TV. Can I turn that off? No? Okay. Why? May I ask?
Stop and listen to yourself, Myra. A secret society abducted Lily and staged her death? Do you realize how crazy that sounds?
But it's true. Why can't you understand that?
I know it's hard to accept, Myra. But she's gone. Our little girl is gone.
But I have proof.
So it turns out Myra was right
You're
the whole
obsessed.
time.
You need rest. Once you get past this, you'll learn to accept.
No. I'll never accept it.
Yeah.
If you won't help me, I'll find out the truth on my own.
Myra.
What was that? I don't even think I want to know what that was. I would quite like to get out of the goop. The goop known as the facilities. I think that guy over there, I think that's a guy. And I think that guy is alive. Okay, so that's changed. Oh, well, yeah, I am on a different floor now. So, of course it has. Maybe that isn't a guy. It looked like a guy. I guess it's not a guy. Oh, that looks like a guy, though. Oh, it's all goopy. What the hell is that thing? Oh, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Good God, look at the size of that thing. Maybe I can sneak past it.
Hopefully. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do if I can't. So whatever I do, I gotta stay out of its glue stuff. Oops. No one's here. just gotta get around it, okay. Oh, he's got hands. Okay. Can I shoot it in the face? And then run? Ow. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh god. What have I gotten myself into? Oh god. Oh hey. Just run. 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 I didn't mean
gotta get the
to
hell
do
out of here.
that. Am I out of it? I think I'm out of it. Okay. I'm out of it. I want to grab that. You feel like you've seen this before, but you can't quite put your finger on when or where that was. But at any rate, it looks pretty close, so you decide to keep it in your room. It's a Vault-Tec bobblehead! Ah! Oh my god, that's great! That's absolutely awesome! So, I don't know how much you guys know about the Fallout universe, but I absolutely love the Fallout universe. It is, the Fallout games are probably like one of my favorite games, one of my favorite game series. And you know, each game varies, but like it's one of my favorite game series. And like I always choose like the good routes. I always try to be as good as possible. I always end up joining the Brotherhood of Steel and all these different... Okay, then. Hi, Glue Man. Oh, that's gross. I don't have any ammo. But of course it just gave me ammo. I'm fine with that. Uh-oh. Oh no, don't tell me it's a sprint. I'm still in a...
I thought this place was supposed to be fucking stable.
No. Hey, looky. There's a camera. So
Looks like someone's
can
enjoying the show.
Yeah. Someone can see me. Can I shoot it? I don't want to shoot it. I don't want to waste a bolt. Exit D5. Heyo. I still love these. These are such a cool thing. Such a cool thing. I love that this is the way they chose to do that this time. Emergency core displacement protocols. It is imperative that a missing core be replaced as soon as possible. A core that has been missing for even a few hours can affect STEM programming. If the core is missing for over 36 hours, emergency protocols must be instituted in order to prevent the core from escaping. Emergency protocols are only accessible for Mobius operatives with alpha security clearance and can only be viewed on the Marrow servers. So, like, it's that whole principle of, like, the core is not only, like, a physical thing, but it's also, like, its own separate entity inside of the, inside of Union, I guess, inside of Union, inside of Mobius altogether. So it's, like, two different things. Hey-oh, there's a camera. So someone's been watching me. I'm gonna walk up and look at that, and there's gonna be someone in camera 1E.
Someone's been watching.
I wonder who.
Lily. Whoever's been here was gathering data on her.
Probably Stefano.
Don't move.
Hey,
You're Mobius, right?
Shut up! Don't say a word.
you're
You're
not.
not one of us.
No,
No,
I'm
I'm
not.
not.
Kidman sent me. Look, I'm here to help, okay? My name is Sebastian Castellanos.
You
You're
know,
lying. Sebastian Castellanos is dead.
Is it my wife?
No. Who told you that?
Turn around. Do it slow.
Who is this? Step out of the shadows, lady.
You're Yukiko Hoffman.
Oh,
How do you know my name?
I told you.
I was
they
hoping
sent me in here to find my
that
daughter
it was
Lily.
someone else.
The core. I'm telling you the truth.
I know.
You do?
Lack of microexpressions and deflection. No verbal parroting. I've seen enough to know you're telling the truth.
Wow. There's the psychologist.
The team psychologist.
I was right.
I have to use whatever tools I have to survive. Combat isn't my forte.
So this is Yukiko's
Seems to be a
safe house,
running
I guess.
theme here.
Sorry for pointing my gun at you.
I guess. All the people that are still alive aren't combat
So
experts.
they're sending independent contractors now? That
I'm
means things
not-
aren't improving.
I am not an
Have you
independent
found any other
contractor.
team members?
Yes.
I have. But the only one I've found alive is O'Neill.
Liam is alive?
Yes.
Good.
I'm alive. I'm right here.
Has he made any progress on stabilization?
Yes, I
The
did.
big emitter's back on. But this place is still falling apart. And I think it's all because of this psycho that kidnapped Lily. He's running loose in Union and can manipulate this place at will.
That means my theory is correct. This is more than a core disconnect. We doctors don't like to use the term psycho in pejorative terms. But in this case, it's apropos. Only a clinically diagnosed psychopath could affect STEM like this. A psychopathic personality type using Lily to amplify his power. This
That's
is the
interesting.
worst possible situation.
You're a shrink. Any suggestions on how to defeat him?
Psychopaths are antisocial, lack empathy, and exhibit sadistic tendencies. But their main commonality is their pathologic egocentricity. They don't care about people, only themselves. Can you think of anything that would be important?
Red brain
to him?
juice.
Yeah. He thinks he's some sort of artist. It's all he talks about.
Then maybe the best way to attack him would be through his art. Destroying something valuable to him could knock him off of his guard.
Or piss him
Keep that
off.
in mind. But I've got to get to him first. He's holed himself up in the theater.
Right. So exit D5 then. It's right here, just in the next room. Let's pair communicators so that we can stay in touch. I'll review my files and see if I can't dig up any more information about what's going on.
I feel like
Still
that's
feel
just
like there's
gonna
more to
royally
this.
piss him off.
Regardless, he's probably going to be difficult to fight. Feel free to help yourself to anything here you might need.
So does Lily really think I'm dead? Or was that just a part of your lie detecting test?
Sorry to break it to you, but she does. I thought it was the truth too, until just now. But over the years, I've learned to take everything Mobius tells me with a pinch of salt. It wasn't difficult to see you were telling the truth.
Why would they do
Guess
that?
that's a different way to say that. I've heard it
What
with
kind of monsters
take
do
it
you
with a
work
grain
for?
of salt, but
I
never
know
with
it's
a
not
pinch
right.
of salt. Eh, I guess.
But consider this. Lily is probably less traumatized by thinking you're dead than by thinking you're alive, but she can't be with you.
Yeah,
It's true.
maybe. But what will happen when I finally find her?
Don't worry.
Believe
She'll
that
believe
it's
the
me.
evidence of her eyes once she sees you.
If Mobius knew to keep psychopaths out of STEM, then how did one end up in here?
I don't know. Every individual in STEM was subjected to a battery of psychological exams prior to placement. And we've been observing them from here, in secret, to keep an eye out for mental instability.
Yeah, well that didn't work.
Unfortunately, Psychopathy and sociopathy are incredibly difficult to diagnose correctly. Psychopaths tend to be cunning and highly intelligent. Aware of their own diagnosis, they're able to disguise themselves among us. The fact that this one was able to fool us, he's obviously adroit and self-aware. Disturbingly so.
Great. So the tests only filtered out the weakest of psychos.
I feel terribly responsible for all of this. I helped devise those tests.
You said you think there's something more to this?
I studied the Beacon incident extensively so that we could avoid another disaster like that.
Guess
In
who
that
solved
case,
that
the person in
incident?
question was the core. But even then, the environment remained relatively intact. Something just doesn't seem right here.
What do you mean?
The creatures in here.
You obviously did not
dissolution of
read the
Union.
Beacon
The total
incident
breakdown in
enough.
communication with Mobius. It just seems like a lot for one person. Even with the power of the core.
He mentioned someone before. Another person who wanted the core's power.
That could mean... No. It's too horrible to contemplate.
What?
There's only one thing that could be more powerful than a psychopath in here.
Another
But I need to
psychopath.
do some research before I can commit to the theory.
It's probably another psychopath, isn't it? So, we found Yukiko. That's cool. At least we know there's another person alive. Also that our wife was correct the entire time. Ooh. I think I'm technically still on chapter 6 because I didn't see anything switch to chapter 7, so I don't know how long these take to refill. I'm gonna go into my brain office though, so investigate what? Email core candidates to all concerned from Operative Grisham, Lily Castellanos. Initial findings: the ideal core candidate must have an unfettered ego in order to retain their own personality while supporting the interlinked minds of many others. Given these parameters, there are only two possible candidate types: egomaniacs with psychopathic tendencies or children. We all know that, or know what happened the last time an egomaniac with psychopathic tendencies was in STEM, so child is our best bet. Having access to standardized school test results, we were able to narrow down our options. We feel that we've found the ideal core candidate in Lily Castellanos. Her tests show that she not only has a guileless ego, but she also exhibits incredibly advanced empathy for a child her age. We're sending her to Dr. Hoffman for further testing. So you guys were just trying to piss off the wrong guy this entire time, weren't you? That's just what that sounds like to me. So we know Yukiko. Okay, so that's good. We know Yukiko's alive. And she has the craziest idea for what we should do, which is break something that that Stefano loves, which is, to me, sounds like the stupidest idea. Also, my computer just ran through a Jello mold. I don't think I've gained any new access or new information. Oh, okay, so we're still missing Julian Sykes. So I guess we can continue to look for him. Hey, there it is. Here's my bobblehead. I love it. That's great. And oh, I think I remember getting that. But that's just so great. There's a Fallout reference in The Evil Within. I guess it is technically, they are both Bethesda games, so that does make sense. I completely forget the fact that they are both Bethesda games. Still not enough for that. I can only make... Okay. Haven't used those at all. I haven't used the smoke bolt yet. I mean, I probably could. I have one, so I can at least test it to see what it does. I'm assuming it just creates a smoke screen that helps me to, like, escape or whatever. Also, I've got red gel. I've got a red gel, so we're gonna...
We've got to stop meeting like this, Detective.
This is literally the only way we're going to meet, lady.
You seem more at ease, Detective.
I'm not.
You've found a possible ally in this dangerous world.
Not sure about that. I never know who to trust in here.
I'm very
Present company
calm
included.
for
Shame.
having
After
needles
all
in
we've
my
been through
face.
together, isolation and distrust aren't symptoms of mental illness, but they are unfortunate byproducts of it. Closing yourself off from others does nothing but agitate your condition. You are human. You require connection the way a plant requires light.
The only connection I require right now is to your machine. I've still got a long road ahead of me.
I'm trying to figure out, so Tatiana has to be someone from my past. She has to have some form of connection to me, in some way or another, that is, like, somehow important to me. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, though, so... I need more brain juice. Yeah, I need more brain juice. Yeah, I need more brain juice for anything. And I have no more keys. Yeah, no more keys. Okay. So... I still think that it's the funniest thing, though, that... See, here's my shooting range. I forgot that I had this. I almost completely forgot, because it's just like, oh yeah, this is a cool thing that I have. Gallery mode, chain attack mode. That's different. Score headshots and increased. Shoot, get points and destroy. Free. Come on. Not the best at this.
Whew, not bad.
Not good. High score, 1850. Okay, so I'm not that bad, I guess. It is just so cool. So that's probably something I'm gonna work on more outside, and it does. I can earn rewards outside of it, so, or while I'm inside of it. I think I've reached a decent stopping space for now, though, because yes, though I am still technically on Chapter 6, I've reached a pretty good part where I'm now, like, I found Yukiko, so I've found a completely new person. We have a possible lead on what to do, and I think the minute I use exit D5, then I'll more than likely be it'll more than likely end the chapter. But I'm going to say I'm all out of time for this one. If you like this one, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.